as you can see behind me, I've got some trimming done, and I'll show you. It's best to show you. So as you can see, I've blacked out the front, trimmed it out, and I'll show you that in a second. It's looking pretty good. So this nice trim out there, and it may look like a black aluminium trim from over there, but it's actually a polyurethane wipe. There, it goes up there and down to the bottom. What it is, it's just taped on the edges, and it's just a special kind of, use rubber and you just wipe down polyurethane instead of using aluminium and an aluminium join there. It's just a lot neater and a lot easier to get a nice finish opposed to trying to cut angles and get aluminium to work there. So that sort of bonds the two and caps the two panels together of the join, and it'll hold it together nicely. Yeah, and I just like the look of it better than aluminium basically. We'll take her around to the side there. We've done a bit of work on the side. My nice radius there isn't too bad. A few lines in it, but it's not too bad. It's come out well. I've trimmed out my doors. Here you can see the black trim around it. That's just alley trim. That's my pantry there. And I've got a door on there. That's my entry and exit door. And I've had time to sort of put my trim on the outside of the van, put my guard on. I'm going to finish this a bit better here. I just haven't quite decided how I'm going to do that yet, but I'll figure that out. And then, yeah, mud guard's in underneath there. The trim's on the side, that's good. And here I've got a door on, as you can see. It'll just sort of pull open like that. It's a bit sticky. A bit of silicone spray will help that. Yeah, I'll take you around to the end and show you what the other progress first before I show you how that all works. So yeah, here we are. We've got this door here. This is this pantry door. That'll be going over into that hole under the bed there. Yeah, so this is, I'm just using a truck door seal essentially, is kind of what it's defined as or called. And I've just got these lever latches. It just literally, you just pull it down and the tongue comes down. You see there's a tongue there, comes down. And this is the one from there. I'll show you my door, my entry exit door. Here you go, you can see here. These aren't really designed for this purpose, and this kind of door I've got them for free from work, and I've just made them work with my style of caravan. And so for me to get out, I pull that cable there, and then we're out. And then it'll be just sort of, I'll have to put a handle on here, but yeah, we'll just sort of pull it shut and it'll lock again into this catch. And I've sort of made this catch. It's just a piece of stainless steel I fabricated at work, and it just works off that same like any old door principle there. Just sort of hits the tongue, and the tongue goes into the latch there. And that's easy. And then I've got my bed. It's all just sitting here. It's not bolted down. I've got a bit of work to do yet with this. And this is the door for here, which will end up being a pantry. There'll be a cupboard on the back of this door. And this is my door that'll open sort of out and up. And I've got my compression locks there that will go in that door. And the idea behind the bed here, I'll just get this stuff out of the way. This is the actual material. It's like a fiberglass honeycomb that we're going to be using for the bed. It's used for flooring and stuff usually, but in this case will be right. And that's the door seal. It's just sort of a U-shaped truck door seal, I think they call it. And this bed will hinge on there, and you'll be able to get to all anything under there basically will be storage. And yeah, we'll have containers or whatever we want and then under there. And actually I'm going to modify this steel a bit so that'll go up. I'm actually going to get rid of this piece of steel here. I'm going to cut it back because the divider, there will be a wall that divides that area there to here, and it'll go across here. So I'm actually going to get rid of with this piece of steel here, because it doesn't really necessarily need to be there, and then we can actually use this space in here, because like if it's wet weather or bad weather, we can have this bed up on a hinge like that, and we can actually sit down either on the bed, or we'll have some seats sort of there that we can put our backs into and sit into there like that. So that was the idea, to sort of get the bed up and gives us lots of room. And that's the next sort of thing to do, is to get that wall in through there and then get the bed on and in there. And I'll just show you where this door goes. It goes around the side here, and it goes into this space here. And in this space here there will be in this space here we'll have a fridge slider come out on this side, and then a kitchen slider on this side, and the kitchen will actually spin around 90 degrees. And so you'll open up your pantry here. Your pantry will open up like that, be able to access food, condiments, whatever you need. And then the kitchen will be running sort of along the van there, and then it'll spin back around and go inside the cavity inside the door. And the door itself will only sort of open level, so you have that space as well, and that extra room to sort of put things and hold things. So that's where I'm sort of up to. Lots of work to do yet. As I said, the bed, a dividing wall will go in through here, sort of to shut off the living area to all the storage in here. And then I've got the other side, the mudguard on the other side to do. I've got to basically just move the van right over to this side of the garage, so I can work over that side and do basically what I've done here with all the trims and the mudguard and guards and things like that. There's no doors or anything, so it should be a lot quicker. But yeah, making some really good progress. And then once I'm sort of done that, it's onto the roof, which is going to be another big project. So making good progress. Thanks for coming along. Hope you're enjoying.